Good morning, Jaw. How are you? Alright, whatever. Good morning, Lionhearts. It's your old pal, Jordan the Lion. How are you guys? It's Daze with Jordan the Lion once again. It's a busy day today. John and I are already on our way to the post office. I gotta mail some stuff. And then I have an audition for a Trident gum commercial at 2 o'clock. And it's like on the same street as the Nightmare on Elm Street house, so I'll probably go over there and at least take a look at that again. I love that place. And then tonight, my friends, who I had season tickets with for the Dodgers years ago, they hit me up last night and asked me if I wanted to go to William Daniels' book signing. William Daniels was Mr. Feeney on Boy Meets World. He was, I believe he was John Adams in 1776. And just has a great career. And heck, why not? I love meeting weird, interesting people, and that guy's a great actor. So that's kind of what the day has in store. We're on our way to the post office now, and yeah, we'll see how the day unfolds. Hopefully I'll get this commercial. Maybe this is the one, who knows? It's a gum commercial. They basically just want people that are good at smiling to look like they work on Hollywood Boulevard. I can do that. Man, another Smurfs movie? I loved the Smurfs when I was a kid, but I never have seen any of these ones they've made. Smurfs look different, and that's different enough for me. Woo! Well, I guess I won't have to concern myself with the facade of this building anymore and why they're keeping it here and everything, because it looks like they're finally tearing it down. Andre has this place on lockdown. All right, post office time. Let's hope this isn't a nightmare. Surprisingly not too bad. Pretty empty today, actually. I don't mean to brag, but somebody just got an email from Aileen Quinn, aka Little Orphan Annie. I don't know who that was that got that, who got that phone call, but, or I mean that email, but somebody that I know got an email saying that she loved the video and that they wanted to know if they could use some of the musical performances to promote their band on their website. And they wanted to give me credit and they wanted to link my vlog to it and everything, and she wanted to know if that was okay. So I said, of course, you can do anything you want with it. And I opened it up. I just said, if you ever want to sit down and let me interview you and maybe let my fans write in some questions for you and you can choose what questions you'd like to do, my forum is open to you. So if she's not burnt out on talking about her life, I'd really love to ask her about her life, even beyond Little Orphan Annie, her career and what she's done. And my mom even said she saw her in Young and the Restless the other day, so this could be a fun time. I was really shocked to get an email back from her. I literally had just sent her an email saying, hey, here's my vlog. I wanted to show you what I did with the footage that I shot. And then she wrote me back, so it was really cool. And yeah, maybe something will happen out of it. And in case any of you doubted my Smurfdom, my Smurf fandom, this is my original little, like, baby radio that my mom used to put in my crib, I believe, when I was a kid. And one of the last times I was back, she found it in some stuff and asked me if I'd like to have it, and I did. So if you can believe it, from the early 80s, this thing still works. Or it did last time. I don't know if you can see it, but it says 1982. And where is Macaw or Magaw at? Made in Magaw? Never even heard of it. Did the sun take its toll on you, my friend? You were getting pretty hot out there on our walk, weren't you? My buddy. My buddy. Can I have that hand? Let me have that hand. Look at that face. I think you need a treat. Do you need a treat? Alright, well, I'm here for my audition, and if you're wondering why I have my Buddy Holly glasses on, I bought these a while ago just because you never know what kind of part you'll be called in for. And for this one, my agent submitted my picture with my glasses because it's calling for like an interesting character-y looking part. So I'm gonna go in and audition with the glasses since that's what he submitted me with. You don't have to do that. You don't have to go in looking exactly as your picture, but generally the consensus is they called you in because they liked your picture, so I try and look as close to my picture as possible usually. That building right there is actually where I'm gonna audition, so I gotta find a place to cross the street here. I've auditioned at this place quite a few times, and I've actually had some pretty good luck here, so woo! Wish me luck, guys! Alright, looks like I'm in Studio 1. Kinda looks like the Nightmare on Elm Street house, doesn't it? Probably looks a lot like it because it is. Isn't that crazy that I can just be on an audition and before I leave I'll go, oh, I'm gonna swing by and take a look at the Nightmare on Elm Street house. There it is. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Wow. Can't even count how many times I've seen that movie in my life, or those movies. Now oddly enough, I am actually much more of a Friday the 13th and Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan than I ever was of Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street. But I always loved horror movies as a kid. My dad and I used to watch them on the weekends when I would go over to his house, and I've just always had a soft spot for those original classics, the Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers, Leatherface. That's my stuff. Check out that interesting house. Isn't that something? I don't even know what kind of style or architecture you would call that, but I'm a big fan of points. Speaking of points, I was thinking the other day, I should go track down that house that Wilt Chamberlain, or was it Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? One of those guys lived in a house that had no corners. Alright, I'm back from my audition, and you know guys, I just wanted to thank you guys for all the positive comments that you always leave on my videos. I came out of my audition, I had like 5 comments, and they were all like super flattering and just letting me know that you love watching my videos and that you think they're gonna blow up and be big someday. And thank you so much. I really appreciate the fact that every day more people are watching what I'm doing, and you're interested in what I'm doing. I used to say it all the time, and I just felt like maybe I was overkilling, or maybe it was less sincere when you say thank you all the time, but I really do appreciate everybody watching all the time, and I'm sorry I don't have the ability to answer every question, every email, every comment that comes through, because they just come in. I get so many now, and more than I ever expected, but I do appreciate every single person that watches, and I try and read every comment, read every single thing, and sometimes I just plan on getting back to you and I forget, so I'm sorry. Alright, I think I'm going to reorganize this wall a little bit because I just found a poster that I forgot that I had. Somebody gave me, and I'd like to put it up, and I've had some of this stuff up for a while, and I just kind of like to take it down. So I'm hemming and hawing about basically moving the Dayton, Ohio flight poster up to here, taking this off, and then putting the Richard Pryor poster I have there. I have to do it in a rather big space because it's bigger. I can't even put it in that frame. It's like a movie-size poster. And basically how I got it, my friend who's a huge YouTube star, he has like way over 100,000. He does like parody rap music. His name's Rucka Rucka Ali. He ordered a poster from Amazon for The Mask, like the version with Jim Carrey, to hang in his apartment, and they sent him The Mac, starring Richard Pryor. And so they just told him he could keep it, and he gave it to me. But it's more like the size of this W.C. Fields picture, but I can't take that out of a frame, so, and I don't feel like buying a frame. I just don't care. I know I'm probably past that age where I should be taping stuff up on the walls, but whatever. I am who I am. I don't care. So I'm thinking I'll just move that poster over to here and probably put the Mac up here. So you might be seeing that in the background now. I'm going to tweak it and see if it works. I can't take down the picture of Shelly, obviously. I can't take down this this picture, the target, because the one and only, well, actually not the one and only time, but, well, the one time that my grandpa came out here to visit me by himself, and we spent the week together, we went shooting, and that was, we shared a target for, with my revolver, and I just thought that was so awesome that we hit a few in the head, and hit pretty much all of them in the chest. I think we did, 2 rounds each of my 6-shooter, something like that. And then these are art by my friend Adam. And I can't get rid of that. And this I could move out of the way a little bit if I have to, but more of the obstacle is moving this guy over to here. Well, now it feels a little cramped over here. And it feels a little emptier over there, but I like the poster there. It looks pretty cool. My friend Seth, when I was in high school, he used to have a picture of Outlaw Josie Wales, a poster on his wall right there next to the door. Actually, and one day I was over there and I said, "What's up with this poster?" And he says, "I pretend it's a mirror, and when I wake up I look at it and I pretend that's me, and that's how I start my day." And I always thought that was such a funny thing. That's why I've always had, like, sometimes it'll be Elvis, or that's actually where the whole Clark Gable thing came from. When I really got into Clark Gable, I went looking on eBay one day and I got this poster and one the same exact size of Dean Martin loading a gun. I ruined that one at some point somehow, but I always just thought this was like the best way to approach your day was look at the look on his face when he's smoking that cigarette, gazing out into the world. I always felt like, yeah, that's how you go out in the world. You go out feeling like that guy. So I guess the having Richard Pryor in the corner of my apartment, that'll be doing that now too. Alright, we're over here on Sunset, and there's already a line to see William Daniels. Now, I assumed that Will was the one that wanted to come because he probably watched Boy Meets World like I did. No! It's Levi. Levi is a fan of Knight Rider, and so he wants to meet William Daniels because he likes Knight Rider. Levi, say hi! I just saw this place. This isn't where we're going today, but I've never been here, so I have to come here at some point. First edition, Gone with the Wind. Wow. Now apparently they're saying the first 60 people get to come in and listen to him talk, so we're hoping we're in those first 60. This is a very famous bookstore in LA. It's kind of like City Lights is for San Francisco. It's pretty awesome. Looks like Spider-Man in front of me. Huh? Spider-Man! Who is it, Deuce? Will right here noticed that Topanga was walking across the street, so we went over so Deuce could get his picture with Topanga. That's Topanga from Boy Meets World. So the girl that Deuce met, I had a huge crush on when I was a kid when I used to watch Boy Meets World, and she went over, got coffee, came back, and then hopped in line. She knows him. They were on the show. They're still on the show. And she's waiting in line to get her book signed by him. That's so cool of her. I'm going to the bank real quick, and I'm passing by this place, so I figured I'd show you. R.I.P. River Phoenix. Daze! Hey, Dave Hughes, the original Tower Records. Pencil in there with that gas mask. Well, we didn't get in for the talk, but he's right there. You can see him talking. Well, we're in the queue line here to get his autograph. We've at least made it inside.
How are you? Are you Mancha?
A bunch of boys, all of us.
Ah, great.
Anyway, where's his voice from?
Uh-huh.
Kitt.
Kid. You like Kid, huh? Okay. That's good to hear. I'm glad you like it.
Here, Levi.
Kat Von D. Gibson has these guitars all over town, and they've kind of monumented all of them to somebody different. and this one's the Kat Von D. On our way over, I saw the Donovan one. Well, I'm back in my neighborhood, and I think I'm gonna go for my very last, what I would assume is my very last Taco Tuesday over here at Mama Chella's Kitchen. If the rumors are true, they're gonna be closing down here at the end of the month, and this will be the last day. I got here just in the nick of time. They had just turned the open sign off, and they were getting ready to close the door, and I'm like, oh man, you're closed. He goes, nah, come on in. So, get one more. Well, Lionhearts, I had a great day, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I'm glad you came along with me and watched it, and hope you saw something that entertained you. William Daniels, wow. What a legend. Not the typical vlog, but I love pushing the boundaries. I love getting outside the comfort zone. I love just doing something interesting, breaking up the monotony of every day. So tomorrow will be no different. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please like, subscribe, and tell everyone you know about it. From your old pal Jordan the Lion here in Hollywood, California, good night.